Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson from Loyalty 360. Hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. On Wednesday, February 4th at 1 p.m. East Coast, Loyalty 360 will present another virtual workshop in our ongoing Loyalty University series. This time, we'll be focusing on sharing proven strategies to help you assess your program's performance and identify where evolution is essential. From refining your program value proposition to crafting personalized benefits and nailing your communication strategy, you'll walk away with insights to start the evaluation process of your loyalty program to ensure it grabs attention and drives the results your brand needs. The session will be presented by Cassie Preston. She's the Director of Client Services at Baesman Group. How are you today, Cassie?
Great, Mark. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Looking forward to the discussion. First off, can you share a quick preview of the session, especially any insights on how brands can think about evolving their customer loyalty programs to better target customers?
Yeah, we're really excited about this one. So as you mentioned, Mark, loyalty really isn't a set it and forget it strategy. It's a strategy that needs to evolve with your customers and what they need and want out of your brand. So this session is really all about program redesign. We have a lot of brands that we're hearing from in the industry that are regularly looking to incorporate some of the new trendy things that are out there, right? Some of the personalization aspects, looking at other components that may drive some more of that emotional loyalty, but they don't really know where to start. And that can be a challenge because it's hard to just sort of pull the rug on an existing program that may be doing okay, but you don't have a clear picture on its performance. So we're really going to look at, what are some of those signals that might indicate a refresh is needed? Maybe some metrics that look a little bit different than they did when the program was, in its heyday. What are some of the things happening in the market that could maybe indicate a need for refresh? We'll really dive into those aspects and looking at how loyalty can really help with some of those customer challenges that brands are seeing within their file. And then we'll also look at objective setting, really the key to a lot of the strategic work that we do and that others do within their organizations is really focus on those objectives. What is the brand trying to accomplish? What does the brand or the business need to see out of the program? So we'll talk a little bit about setting smart objectives for your loyalty program redesign and making sure that you have an approach that we can walk through with the group, obviously, too, to really focus on getting something that's going to be profitable, but also engaging and is sort of the next unique differentiator for your program that you have and how to really kind of use a proven methodology to get there.
What types of professionals or brands do you think will gain the most from attending the session on February 4th?
Yeah, this is really for brands that have an existing loyalty program. Not to say it couldn't help with brands that are looking to maybe start a program from scratch. It's really about brands that have an existing program. They're maybe questioning, is it time to consider a redesign? Are there things that we should consider to change or adjust to just make sure that we can remain relevant in the marketplace? And how do we go about starting that? It can be hard. It can feel like you're a little lost. It's also a very big job, especially for a lot of those loyalty managers out there to work cross-functionally within their businesses and get the kind of business approval that they need to move forward with really prioritizing loyalty. So those are the groups I think this session will really help is just giving them the tools and resources they need to get that business justification in place to really prioritize loyalty.
Yeah, absolutely. In the 2024 State of Customer Loyalty Research paper we do every year, I think it was 79% of the brands were either looking to enhance or redo their customer loyalty program. So it's definitely front and center. Brands are struggling with, to your point, understanding the metrics, but also if you have some dependent technologies that may not work, which ones do you replace? So it should be quite relevant.
Yeah, it's interesting too. We see a lot of brands that jump into, hey, we need a new technology provider. We need this new additional thing in our tech stack, when it may just mean that they need sort of an additional adjustment to their marketing plan or whatever it may be. So we like to enlighten those moments and opportunities for brands to just make sure that they understand that it doesn't always have to be this big thing that they're going after. It can really be very calculated and very smart about how they go about it to get a big result.
Okay, perfect. And what are some key takeaways attendees can expect to learn, about their loyalty program, how to redo it, the things they may do to make it stand out against the competitive set?
Yeah, so having worked with Baesman as long as you have, Mark, we've done a ton of these loyalty designs and a lot of loyalty strategy work, and no loyalty strategy redesign is alike. And that's what makes them so interesting and fun to work on, right? But they will, brands will come up with a roadmap that they can kind of implement within the confines of their business, the understanding of what they know about their program, how it works internally, the different stakeholders that are, weighing in and things like that. This is really just that roadmap to help them get started down this path. And to identify, what are those areas where they may need some additional support from an outside agency, or they may be able to do it all internally and they just maybe need somebody to do some additional validation for them. So this is really about helping folks get started down the path, giving them the tools they need to sort of navigate some of the challenges and roadblocks that might come up along the way. And then at the end of the day, giving the empowerment to those brands out there that are doing such a great job managing those programs to kind of move forward and redesign in a way that's going to be competitive in market.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Cassie, for taking the time to speak with us today. Looking forward to the session on February 4th. Should be quite eventful. And as mentioned, you guys do a wonderful job of helping brands navigate their customer value proposition in regard to their loyalty offering. So it should be very advantageous for everyone who attends. So thanks again for taking the lead.
Yeah, we're excited. Thanks.
Absolutely. And brand members of Loyalty 360, you should receive an email invitation to attend. If you have any questions in the interim, please reach out to Carly or myself, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Looking forward to seeing everyone on the 4th.